Why is that alligator dying? I'll explain to you later. It's about an 8-footer. Folks, I want to welcome you, which means that I can normally find my way back. The vulture is hands down the most graceful flying bird in the Everglades. That is one of the most graceful flying creatures on this here planet.
Where?
Stop a giant airplane.
Yeah, I saw it.
Folks, that is a 7.5, 8-foot female American alligator by the name of Peekaboo.
I saw the tail part going in. It was right there. I saw the tail part going like this in the water.
Female gator back there?
Look at the school out of that bird.
A 7-foot female gator, and get a good look at her before a boat comes by and scares her off.
Oh my goodness. my goodness.
Stop.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Why is he coming towards
He's not. He's just actually surprise your
Oh my
rate of
goodness.
pounds.
Actually, people, if you notice back at the park, there's signs that trees don't be gators. We yell at people, don't see gators. Fish and game officers give out tickets, people don't see gators. Well, guess what, guys? Stupid, moron,
Take picture too,
ignorant
man.
people still feed the alligators. There was a little wiggle fishing dock in front of that park. I mean, there's always a bunch take that chance. And by the way that gator is acting, they obviously take that chance. Can I take my sunglasses off and be extremely blunt and honest with you right now? They actually pay us minimum wage, no benefits for driving. And there used to be a sign in the front.
That you're the only creature out there that they will not eat. Now I have to say, will not normally eat. You see, this is a freshwater creature. Your body just can't take salt. They have a real problem with salt. Human beings are extremely salty, terrible tasting creatures, from what I hear. Now they do have to give you a taste test to ascertain this fact out though. Anybody that has been killed by an American alligator, there's something very That's from last year's hatch. That one's much bigger than the one back there.
Oh, I just see it. Barely. Wow.
I feel like
Barely.
See a mommy gator weighs about 7.5 feet long, about maybe 200 pounds. While she's protecting these babies, and he tries to come over here and eat one of them.
That 200-pound alligator is going to jump. And I've seen her do this more than once, too.
See, it's on the roof.
Folks,
On the other wall.
folks, you
You zoom in on it.
there.
I see an eel or something.
Is the roots in the roots of the
Oh,
tree?
now I see it.
In the roots.
Like almost on the ground. Whoa, it's on the ground underneath that one bridge. I can see it. I can see it.
That is something hardly anybody ever gets to see, is a wild gator that small.
You have really good eyes. Like orange and green. See it? In between those two trees.
Speaking of dogs, there's that little wooden fish duck I was telling you about.
Whoa, what?
And he
Did you guys see the iguana on the tree, girls?
Could jump clean over that thing.
It's over there.
And
It's
it would
moving
not be a
orange.
problem either. Okay, folks, I do want to thank you again. And you guys have yourself a safe and a wonderful day.
I don't see it. Remember the dog.
Yeah, that's mountain.
I don't see it. Right in front of us.
Right in front of us. Now see in the right.
I see it. See it? Follow him, and that's great.
Feel?
Oh.
Feel too?
Yeah.
Hunting season. In September, we have a controlled lottery hunt where people are allowed to go out and catch wild alligators. This is the size alligator that they didn't, so that's going to come here shortly.
How old is that guy?
He's 9 years old. He's exactly 6 foot 6 inches. They grow a foot a year for 6 years, and then 2 inches a year after 6 foot for 80 to 100 years. They never stop growing. They grow throughout their whole life. If you look in his mouth, they have 80 to 88 teeth at all times. A lot of people think you can pull his teeth out, although to make it smaller, to make it fit. There's about 2,000 pounds per square inch of closing power in his mouth. So watch here. You see, anything touches, it's just a reflex form to shut. You look at his eyes here. They're child-proof. See, he's still smiling, it's over. But his eyes are made to drop down. There's a little crevice right here that puffs up. That's what takes the pressure off from his eyes. Also, in the roof of his mouth, you see the 2 indentations in the middle. That's how far his eyes drop down the side of his head. So when they get big, his eyes are protected by dropping down. You see his teeth are real sensitive. They also have ears. Any constant splashing will just alert the alligator. They're not able to determine distances or direction with their hearing. It just alerts them to come up to the surface. When the Seminole or Miccosukee Indians hunt these alligators, like I said, they catch them alive, then they sell the alligators in places like this. But the way they tie them up, if they're by themselves, is by pinning the alligator's jaws with their chest and chin. So they have both their hands free to take a rope and wrap it around his jaws here. That's why people called this wrestling, is the way they tied him up. They were pinning his jaws. I'm not going to tie him because it rips the skin out from his mouth, so I'll put my hands to the sides for you. If he bites me, just get you a picture. See, they'd have a rope in their mouth. When they leaned over the top of the alligator, they'd be able to use both their hands, wrap it around there. And they take his tail, tie his tail to his jaws, that way he wouldn't be able to fight and shit around in the boat or try to bite anybody. I'm going to show y'all the same thing I just did there, but with his mouth open. When he's done. Notice I lift him up when he does that. It just keeps his feet off the ground. You see how that alligator's not doing anything? If I get the same distance you are, he'll move.
Yeah.
I don't know why they do that. That's the only thing I don't know about
Maybe
it.
in defense,
Well, they see everything 3 times its size, so the double chain link fence might blur their vision. That's the only thing I can come up with. As long as you guys stay in school, you'll never have to do this. Alright, that's enough of that. See, as long as nothing touches him, he'll keep his mouth open. Say I was just pulling away, I can let him go, but normally, if the alligator's just sitting there nice and calm, you wouldn't want to just let him go, because then he's going to be able to spin. But being that he's pulling,
Gracie, please give it to Katie. Grace, Katie, ma, don't do that to him. He's scared. Just give him some time. Don't move. He will come to you.
Supposed to walk that way.
How cool is that?
Just like
Peacocks
that,
in the background.
Just like that hawk we saw. Look. I think they get the eggs from their chicken right here. There's a chicken. Yeah, that chicken. We're not eating any chicken. This is the egg dad. There are chickens that lay eggs that be chickens. They're boys have to say.